Yo, what's good? What's up? What's popping? What's really good, man? What's good? I'm on here doing a recording. Just recording, man. For real, I'm still getting used to this Eve Mux, and just getting used to being, I guess, putting myself being live also. And because this all for real, this all new to me. I usually like to, you know, I like to be in the background. I like to post videos and stuff like that. Yeah, I like to post my videos. I like to share different 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 views and or things like that. I'm not stuck on one thing. I'm not bound by one thing. I'm not bound to no book. I'm not bound to the Bible. I'm not bound to the OSP. Um, I'm not bound to the Nazarene text. I'm not bound to no book. So but I take from each book what resonates, with my spirit and what's objective truth, and what's true to me, because my truth is my truth, and what I make true, my truth is my truth, and that's how I roll though, for real. That's how I roll. That's how me and my wife roll. We and you find and that's one thing I love about my wife, because we are right here on everything that we talk about. Whatever you see me talking about or whatever, the Essenes, the Nazarene text, um, even when I talk about the OSB. Now, have I dug in the OSB a lot and did a deep dive into it? No, I haven't. But I have read it, and I have it. I have it. Also, I have it. I have the OSB. I'm not nobody that's just talking. I don't know if you can see me. See, I'm not nobody that's just that's just talking. I have it. I have the Osby. You know, just to show you that I don't be over here you know just running my mouth and just posting stuff. I don't just be like running my mouth and just posting stuff and just talk about stuff that I don't like. Some people may talk about things they don't know what they talk about. But before I get to this, I just want to say that's one thing I love about my wife, because we don't we really don't like rocking with titles. Like people call, I used to be an Israelite. I used to call myself an Israelite. Nothing against my Israelite brothers, nothing against them, but I don't subscribe to the Israelite thing. I don't subscribe to it. And to some, it may seem, it is what it is. I don't subscribe to that. If you look at my videos, if you know what I'm about, you understand why, because I understand, you know, it's about it's different gods in the Bible that were worship, that was served. You got the God Yahweh. It's the God of the Bible. No matter if you want to call that God Yahuwah, you know, Yahuwah, Yahweh, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. According to the text, I'm not, I'm not gonna give myself up to no deity, that's in the form of a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. Especially one that's I tell you, thou shalt not kill, and next thing you know, man, go there and smite Amalek, kill everybody, kill their children, kill their husband, the wives, even kill the cattle, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Take the sheep out, the oxen, all that, wipe them out too, and while you at it, kill the little sucklings too. That's what the Yahweh, the God of the Bible, told him to do. You know what a little suckling is? A little suckling is a baby still on his mama breast. Now I done seen. Now I'm not saying all Israelite brothers are like this, but I done seen people, being told that text and they okay it. They okay it because they okay that because they think that that's the creator telling them to do that. They okay stuff like that. I ain't even gonna beat around the bush. I'm just gonna be straight up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a man. I'm gonna be straight up with it. I ain't got time to be beating around the bush with stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? And they okay with that. That's a little suckling. And I asked them like, why? Why would you okay that? And then they'll say because they're gonna grow up, because their family and them, Amaleks or whatever, they killed a lot of our people. They killed a lot of the Israelites. So yes, I okay that. So their kids won't grow up to kill us. Basically saying it's an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Like, yo, look, you did a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure you changed your ways. The creator gave you a chance to see. That's what the creator do. The creator let you change your ways. You know what I'm saying? But that God of the Bible will have you out here saying that if that God came back, if that God showed up to you in a dream, of that God came back and told you to kill your child, would you do it? A lot of them say yes. Like, yo, I ain't doing nothing like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing like that. You heard me? Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? One thing I know, I got my own mind. The creator gave me common sense, and I know the characteristics of the creator, I just know the difference. I know that the creator, now see a man that has a body like you and me, I can see that being jealous. You know what I'm saying? Being a jealous God. That's a man traits. In the Bible, it's a bunch of war gods. Talk about a bunch of war gods fighting over land. You take this land, go there, kill them, take that land, kill them, take that land. Chop that animal head off, man, because you were sinning. Chop that animal head off. Um, Chop the goat heads off. Now you got chopped off goat heads. Um, Sacrifice with a sweet smell up to the Lord. Come on, man. Come on, be real with yourself. Like, yo, so I ain't subscribing to nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, one thing I do know and understand, that man, anybody can change. Religion changes, man changes laws, religion changed laws. Each century, whatever they was rocking with, they changed laws. One thing that you can't change, that man can't change, is the universal laws. You can't change universal laws. I know right from wrong. I know not to mess with that man's wife. I know not to steal. I know not to kill. You know what I'm saying? I know if I see somebody drop some money, I'm like, hey, yo, stick. Yo, man, you drop some. You know what I'm saying? I know not to run up in your house and take your goods. You know what I'm saying? I know to do good unto others, man. I know to treat others how I want myself treated. And I want to be treated good. You know what I'm saying? So I just understand, the Bible is, I just understand the Bible is you got to look at it in a different way. You can't look at stuff as like that's the way it is. It's symbolic stuff in there. Don't get me wrong. There's some good stuff in there, but I understand, that's just ain't for me. That ain't for me and my family, you know. In Genesis, in the first part in Genesis, it tells you to eat the meat. Do you know what the meat is in Genesis? Meat is the trees, the herbs. I give you every herb burn seed for you it's meat for you. Animals for the animals. But then it changed over to a death diet. What? It changed over to a death diet when the flood came. Like, come on, man. I know that the creator ain't gonna give you no death diet, man. Like, that's low hanging fruit, though. I don't even need to talk about that. But one thing I was saying that about my wife, and when I brought it to her about, we shouldn't be eating dead animals no more. We should love the creator's creation. We shouldn't be eating dead animals. And then I broke down to, but once I told her, it resonated with her. Like I ain't really had to like I ain't had to break nothing down to her though. Like when I told her that, she was like, "Yeah, baby, that's good, cause I used to I was kind of there one time, you know, and it just was certain things in the Bible that just weren't right. And one thing about my wife, she got her own mind. My wife ain't no fool. Even being an Israelite, I'm saying some scriptures to her. She like, nah, baby, that don't sound right. And me with the Israelite mindset, I'm like, well, yeah, well, you just don't understand then, because everybody else do. She looked at me like, boy, please. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time my wife was right too. And I had to end up telling her that after I, you know, came and understood and studied uh, things like the Essenes, the Nazarenes Essenes, you know, the real Yahshua and them who didn't eat dead animal flesh, and it wasn't about sacrifices or murder or war. This things you can look up yourself. So, when I told my wife about that, man, about, not eating dead animal flesh, and then, we started to break it down and see about, we started to study self and know that self and know that our bodies don't even, our teeth are not even structured to chew on meat, dead animal flesh. You know what I'm saying? It's not even structured for that. Our intestines is the acid in our stomach is not even powerful enough to tear down that dead animal flesh. That's why when you get worms and you got to do parasite cleanses and stuff like that. Our intestines are way longer than a animal's intestine. You know why? Because it takes the food that we eat, it takes it longer to get from up out of us, right? So that's why we're supposed to eat fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, vegan food, because it's going to take long for us to come out. And the acid in our stomach is able to break down them fruits and vegetables and stuff, the vegan food, and it breaks that down. Let's just say fruits and vegetables, it breaks that down. And so that's not going to rot in you because we're made for that. But animals' intestines are way shorter than ours because they eat the dead animal flesh. So it come from up out of them quick. And the acid in their stomach, if we had the acid that they got in their stomach, it would kill us. It would it would devour us, break me down and open me up and boom, you know what I'm saying? But so, stuff like that, just scientific stuff that's objective truth. And I just know that the creator wouldn't give us a death diet like that. I know man did that. I know man wrote that in there. You know what I'm saying? False gods and stuff like that. But once I told my wife about that, the next day, she took everything from up out the refrigerator, everything from out the cabinets, everything from up out the house that had anything to do with animals, milk, anything in the cans, anything that had milk in it, even down to sugar, because sugar got bone char in it. Certain sugar got bone char in it. The next day, all that was gone, and we what they call we cold turkey that thing just like that. And it's been 3 years now. I believe 3 years now. It's been 3 years now. I mean, my wife been vegan, never turned back. That day, cold turkey. Shouts out to Malachi Maccabee. Shouts out to Malachi Maccabee. He the one put it in my ear, and I did my due diligence as the head of my household, and boom, and this is where we at now. So yeah, so shout out to my wife, man. You know what I'm saying? My wife a soldier. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was saying, just to show y'all that I don't just be talking and sharing videos, because right here you got the Essene Gospel of Peace. Don't even worry about the picture. Picture ain't nothing. It's what's in it. That's just like a lot of people want to talk about the OIs because of JBN. He was a white dentist from Ohio I believe from Ohio, who channeled the book through automatic typing. I believe automatic typing. People want to get on him for that. Man, deal with the information. So this is not to be bragging or not, just to show people that I really reads. I really, it's the Essene Gospel Peace, man. Showed you the Osby. You know what I'm saying? The Moses Scroll, by Ross K. Nichols. This is the Moses Scroll. Talks about, reopening the most controversial case in the history of biblical scholarship. Brothers reading, man. Brothers reading. This right here, this is the Gospel of the Holy 12, and it said Jesus said no to meat in the Gospel of the Holy 12. Gospel of the Holy 12. And this is it's unbelievable. Let me see. Let me read just a little something from up out of here real quick. Let me see something. See how I'm doing my fight. That's how people be reading or counting money. Yeah, and I like to have fun, man. I'm not one of them serious brothers who serious. When it's time to get serious, I get serious now. Don't get it twisted. When it's time to get serious, I get serious. And for those who be like, wait, you saying thou should not kill, because I had people say this before. You talking about thou should not kill, and you don't kill no animals. Number, what you gonna do when somebody break in your house or something? What you gonna do? Shit, protect my family, Nick. What would you thought? You know what I'm saying? Now I know that everything that you do, it's you're gonna have to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? I know that everything you do, because that's how the universe is. For every reaction is a reaction. Every reaction is an action. You know how it goes. But yeah, I just know. But I'm gonna protect my family. Think somebody gonna ask me that because really they couldn't really explain, because they knew I was right in what I was saying about the God of the Bible said thou should not kill, but y'all eating animals and stuff like that. So then they just come back with stuff like that. Well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Somebody come in your house, try to do something to your wife. What you think I'm gonna do? Shit. If I got to, you already know. You ain't gotta ask me that. But I ain't out here just eating goddamn animals, eating innocent animals, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't being no conspiracy to that. You doing that willingly, But anyway, man. Anyway, though. Hold on, let me see something. This is what I read to read. Yeah. This come from out the Holy 12, man. And I know a lot of people hasn't even gone this far in their studies yet. But hold on. Before I start to read, this coming from the origins of the Gospel of the Holy 12. This gospel record is the recovered document from which the four Gospels as we have them today were built upon. It was the first formulated life of Christ or Yahshua, and was written by St. John about the year 70 AD, when he was in prison in Rome and given page by page to one whom he could trust. When the scroll was completed and after its contents had been made known to the apostle, it was taken to Tibet by the same disciple who left it in the care of an unnamed lama. Here it remained until a friar named Placidus visited the monastery in the 18th centuries, in the 1870s, and asked if he might show it to the church authorities in Rome. The scroll was then given to him, and on the way home, which took a long time, he translated a portion of it into Latin, and on his arrival in Rome, read it to the assembled cardinals. At first, they were impressed. Check it out now. At first, they were impressed. They was impressed at first. But as he proceeded to reveal let me go back. The scroll was then given to him, and on the way home, which took a long time. He translated a portion of it into Latin. And on his arrival in Rome, and on his arrival in Rome, read it to the assembled cardinals. At first, they were impressed, but as he proceeded to reveal the contents, they realized that to make it known would discredit the church, which had, during the Council of Nicaea, eliminated from the Gospels the Master's teaching. You heard that? Realized that to make it known would discredit the church, which had, during the Council of Nicaea, eliminated from the Gospels the Master's teaching about the love and care of animals, about abstaining from eating flesh foods. And so the scroll was hidden away in the archives of the Vatican, where it remains to this day. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. Anytime we bring out something about not don't supposed to be eating flesh foods, dead animal flesh, people go crazy, man. They be wild. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's a hard thing to do. Now, for me and my wife, it was easy for us. I wasn't gonna kick against it because the whole time that's what we searching for. We searching for to be the best we can be on this earth. And terror. That was the name of earth on in terror. You know what I'm saying? So we understand, that this is a school. We're in class right now. We're in kindergarten. This is kindergarten. We low. We was high, but we dropped low. And now we in the avatars. Because the world is just a big consciousness for real, but it takes the body to catch it. Let that sink in. Pardon me for a minute. So we in school, man, and my truth is that we're in school, and we're being graded right now. And what you take over when this shell, it's time for this shell to run out, and what you take over into your next life is it's what you do in this life. So if you believing in them false gods, and you believing in war and stuff like that, and killing people and eating animals, you're gonna take that with you. You're gonna take that with you, and you're gonna have to graduate from that part, because you're gonna be in the lower heavens. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta. Right now, you in school now to de-infiltrate. I hope I said that right. The false gods from the Creator. You got to know who the Creator is from the false gods. You can't see the Creator. You can't see the Creator. People, now I say we, but people out here worshiping deities that they've been worshiping thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago, masquerading as the Creator. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's crazy, it's wild though. But yeah, man. So I got that. I ain't even gonna keep reading, but good. It's a good read for those. I read some though. But you heard what that said though. Flesh foods. Matter of fact, I could just read this part over again. When the scroll was completed and after its contents had been made known to the apostles, it was taken to Tibet by the same disciple, who left it in the care of an unnamed lama. Here it remained unto a friar named Placidus, visited the monastery in the 1870s and asked if he might show it to the church authorities in Rome. Now you know how about Rome. Now you know about the Council of Nicaea. Let's check it out. The scroll was then given to him, and on the way home, which took a long time, he translated a portion of it into Latin, and on his arrival in Rome, read it to the assembled cardinals. At first, they were impressed, but as he proceeded, as he kept reading, to reveal the contents, they realized that to make it known would discredit the church, which had, during the Council of Nicaea, eliminated from the Gospels the Master's teachings about the love and care of animals and about abstaining from eating flesh food. So I just want to let you know, and then they hid it. So I just want to let you know, when we talk about stuff like this, we ain't just talking to be talking. You know what I'm saying? This stuff, this scholars. People always talk about, like, yo, let me see, give me some receipts. We got receipts. We got receipts, and it's all in here, man. Got receipts, man. Another good book to get, man. The Lost Religion of Jesus, man, by Keith Akers. He digs into, it's a lot in here. Talks about the land pens of the scribe. He goes depth and depth and depth. Simple living and nonviolence in early Christianity. It's a good read, man. It's a good read. So I challenge any Israelite brother, anybody that believes the Bible wholeheartedly, word for word, jot for jot, tittle for tittle. Anybody who believes, I challenge you, because I know that your brother, I know that you're really searching. So I know some of y'all that's really searching and not just in it just to be, the rule over women and stuff like that, like your boy Paul taught y'all. But that's another story too. They ain't even rock with Paul like that. Yahshua and them, they was beefing. Y'all ain't gonna believe me. It is what it is. But this another good one. I always gotta have a Enoch around. You know what I'm saying? Just just a little something. You know. But check this out. Let me see. Let me see. Can you see that? Hold on. Moses, the original Torah. Moses and the original Torah, the real character of Moses and the sessional message of the Torah. This talks about Moses, the original Torah, because what you have today, Moses ain't write it. And this is by Abba Hillel Sil. Hold on, family. I was doing good with it at first. It's another good read, man. It lets you know, and it talks about that what you got. Moses ain't write that in the 66 books. He didn't write that. Line pen of the scribe. And just to show you that I read, it is what it is. Shout out to Billy Carson, man. Billy Carson come back from what he went through. But this the emerald tablets. Let me see. Yeah, the emerald tablets, man. Thought in them, man. Just to show you that brothers be reading. Brothers don't just be posting up and just posting stuff that they don't know about. But yeah, man. So for real, if like I was saying, if we want to give ourselves a title, we would call ourselves, me and my wife, Nazarenes. Somebody will ask us, what are you? What are y'all? We resonate with the Nazarenes. The Nazarenes are sin. That's why my name on here is Nazarene the Scene TV. Nazarenes are scenes. Look that up. Look it up. That meant keepers of the original law. Them boys didn't eat no dead animal flesh. They didn't eat dead animal flesh. Even when they went to the Passover, they didn't eat dead animal flesh. Let me see, because a lot of people like to think that we just be talking, just to be talking, man. So let me see, man. Let me see where I can go for y'all. Let's see. There I go with that money hand again. Let's see though. No, not that right there. I'm gonna go right here. And this is the gospel of the Holy 12. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see if this is the one that I'm looking for. Hold on, family. We're gonna get there. Definitely gonna get there. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. All right, I think we right here. I think we in 33, 34. I think we 34. I think 34 is where I want to be. I think 34 is where I want to be. Here we go. Now the birth of Yahshua was on the wise. It came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus, that all the world should be taxed. All the people of Syria went to be taxed, everyone into his own city. It was midwinter. And Joseph and Mary also went up to Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth into Judea, unto the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because they were in the house of the lineage of David. Hold on now. I know I'm at the right one. I know I'm at the right one. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, this got to be it now. Come on now. I'm recording, man. Here we go, man. Pardon me, y'all. Like I was saying, that they didn't eat dead animal flesh. But a lot of people think we be tripping. So not even his parents, not even Yahshua's parents chewed on dead animal. Now Joseph and Mary, his parents, went up to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover, and they observed the feast after the manner of their brethren who abstained from bloodshed and the eating of flesh and from strong drink. And from strong drink. And when he was 12 years old, he went to Jerusalem with them after the customs of the feast. And this is the same book. This is the gospel of the Holy 12. What I just read to y'all, that they did not want. This is the same book I just read when it said the scroll was then given to him. And on the way home, which took a long time, he translated from a portion into Latin. And on his arrival in Rome, read it to the assembled cardinals. At first, they were impressed, but as he proceeded to reveal the contents, they realized that to make it known would discredit the church, which had, during the Council of Nicaea, eliminated from the Gospels the master's teachings about the love and care of animals and about abstaining from eating flesh food. That's just a little something, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little something. But I'm humble with it. I don't think I'm better than anybody because, you know, even when I stopped eating flesh foods, I still had some things I had to deal with myself in my personal life. I still made some mistakes, you know. So I don't think I'm better than anybody that eats dead animal flesh. I don't. I don't. But those things that I had to get together, I got them together. All praise to the Creator, the ever present, the one you can't see, the one that doesn't has a butt like you and me. That Creator, the Creator you can see in His creation. I don't even like to say His, But I understand it's a positive and a negative, male, female. You know, um, you can see the creator in the creator's creation, the birds and the air, the sound of the wind. You can see it in the waters, the seas, the vortexes, the stars, the moons, the planets. When you look at your beautiful wife, you know, when she look at her handsome husband, when they're walking in love, you see the creator, you see the creators in the creator's creation. That's why when you do read the Bible and you see what's one of the top laws they tell you in the Bible? Love. Love conquers all things. You can know this, you can know prophecy, you can know how to heal people, you can know many things, many mysteries, but if you have love, it meant nothing. Just a clinging symbol, man. Love is key, love is number one. But you're supposed to love the creator's creation also. So it's gonna take people a lot who really wanted to get up from up out of your religious mindset. A religious mindset is not going to do it because you let your beliefs get in front of what you know is right, what you know is true. You'll let your religious belief get in front of it, and you'll start to kick against it and making excuses for it. Well, plants living too. Plants, plants, you know, plants living, plants, plants be feeling pain and all that. Yo, we understand that. But this is the thing that I say to people that come at me with stuff like that. If you cut that cow leg off, wrap it up, do whatever they do with it and eat it, that cow leg ain't gonna grow back. That cow gonna die. Now, if I go to that plant, like, look, I'm gonna take a little tomato from up off you, all right? See, I know to talk to the plants too. I grew my own food. I know to talk to the plants. My grandma has a green thumb. I know to talk to the plants. I know to talk to plants. I know about that. If you don't mind, I'm gonna take a tomato from up off you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I take that tomato from up off that plant. You know what's gonna happen? Another one gonna grow back. Another one gonna grow back because the plant is planted in the soil. The plant is there to share with you, not an animal. The only thing an animal is to share is its milk with its babies. And you want to drink that? 50 some years old, 30 some years old, and still drinking baby calf milk. And the baby calf don't even drink from his mama breast no more when it gets old enough to wean up off. We the only grown people still drinking baby milk. How that look? You 30 years old, you still drinking from your mama titty. That's wild, man. But you know it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that excuse about the plants and stuff like that. Well, plants living too. Just like, man, people told me everything. Plants living too. Yeah, they living for sure. Yeah. But I take a tomato from that from that plant, it grows back. It's not, I don't kill it. It's not dead. It's living food. But you taking life, innocent life. But that's because that God of the Bible tells you to sacrifice and cut. You post and you cutting, you killing for sin. that doesn't make sense, because when you do something, even the Bible tell you that turn away from it. I'm gonna read you something right here, because this is just how I feel today. It's just coming. There you go. There you go. Hold on. And y'all could go to this with me. Go to Jeremiah 7. I think it's 22, 23. No, I think it's Jeremiah chapter 7, 22, 23. I'm gonna go to KJV because that's what a lot of people like to go to. And I'm trying to tell you, people, are sinning. You don't supposed to be. You don't have to cut no goats and bulls and stuff for when you sin. No, you're supposed to turn back from what you do. You do a 160. Don't do a 360, because you do a 360, you right back to where you was at. You do a 160 and you walk away from what you did. If you used to steal, how do you make up from what you used to do? Stop stealing. But anyway, here you go. Even your Bible tell you this. Jeremiah chapter 7, verse 22 through 23. For I spake not unto your fathers, nor commanded them in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt, concerning burnt offerings and sacrifices. Now, right here, this won't demean God right here. This one won't demean God, because the other God tell you the sacrifice. Good smell unto the Lord. You got God, you got Lord God. Which one is it? You got so many different gods in there. God, Lord God. Anyway, for I spake not unto your fathers, nor and this is Jeremiah. And according to the text in biblical history, Jeremiah was the son of a priest. Jeremiah was the son of a priest. So it's like, dang, when you look at it, it's like, so man, they needed Jeremiah to come back because he's the son of a priest. They need him to come back and reiterate and let them know that no, y'all was wrong. Y'all was serving another God. So this much was the nice God right here. Now I can rock with this one if this one was stayed like this. But the God of the Bible, let's be real. One of the boys like, yo, I don't know who I'm gonna get today. I don't know who I'm gonna get tomorrow. Nigga came from up out the room, was nice. Seen him later on, nigga was crazy, man. Waving the gun, telling me to get out. For I spake not unto your fathers, nor commanded them in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt, concerning burnt offerings and sacrifices. But this thing commanded I them, saying, obey my voice, and I will be your God, and you shall be my people, and walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well with you. This guy said, no sacrifice. Jeremiah was telling them, said, no, I don't know what y'all talking about. I did not command y'all burnt offerings and sacrificing when you came from up out of Egypt. But what I told y'all, obey my voice, and I will be your God, and you shall be my people, and walk in all my ways, that I have commanded you, and that it may be well. No sacrificing. But niggas gonna make excuses about that verse. Oh no, I ain't talking about that, man. They was doing sacrifice to other gods, man. To pagan gods. Man, all of them was pagan gods in there. Look it up. The Israelites always serve more than one God. And the God of the Bible, Yahweh, if you want to call him Yahoo or whatever, the God of the Bible was a little local God. Was a little local God. Wasn't even a big God. Was just a little local God. Look this stuff up, man. This, you know what I'm saying? But this just little stuff, just a little something. You know what I'm saying? So I hope somebody take into this, but I just want to show you that I just don't be posting. Like I know some stuff, you know what I'm saying, but I kind of like to stay in the background. That's where I'm recording too. I gotta get back, I gotta get myself used to being live also, because I always like to record stuff and then, send it off. So if this resonate with your spirit, man, tap in. Tapped in because we tapped in. We tapped in. All praise to the creator. We tapped in. We tapped in. Tapped in, man. Tapped in, family. So with that being said, another thing I would like to say, and universal law is what we know as truth. This stuff that I be writing down. Universal law is what we know as truth. Religion changes. Man changes laws. But the universal laws remain unchanged and true. That's objective truth. And one of my best that I like to say from the late brother Delbert Blair, there's no truth until you decide what truth is. So I leave with that. Man, much love to everybody, much peace, much shalom, peace to my Israelite brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Peace to my Moorish brothers and sisters. Peace um, to my spiritual brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Peace to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Man, peace to everybody. Peace to everybody, and peace to those who is striving to do more and be better. Peace to those that's really searching for the prime creator and tattle these false gods and people that have how people who people serve by how they act. So peace and shalom to everybody, man. Check them books out that I told you about and tap in. If you see me live on there, tap in. If you see me just, live and posting, doing what I do, tap in, comment, tap in. If you want to come on my channel and go live, or you want me on your channel, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I don't do no arguing though. I don't do no debating. I'm just a brother that, just speak his truth, and that's it. So hey, peace and shalom, man. I hope y'all enjoy your day. Um, all praise to the creator, all praise to the ever-present creator, man. All praise to the creator. We don't worship, me and my household, we don't worship nobody but the creator. But the creator. We worship no man. Yahshua gets no worship. We don't believe in Yahshua shedding his blood for our sins. We don't believe that. We understand. Before I go, since I said that, I know a lot of people might be tripping who really be in the Bible, and I know when you talk about that, boy, talk about that blood, they be wild. They be wild. So hold on. Hold on. Got receipts, man. You know? Hold on, make sure I'm in the right one. Let's see. Let's see. So what I just said, I said, about the blood. Like, nah. It's a human sacrifice. That's it. That's a human sacrifice. Why would the creator do that? That's a human sacrifice. That's paganism. That's paganism. I don't know what. You gotta shed your blood. That just gotta go with the animal sacrifice that they put in there. So they had to write that in. Let's see what Yahshua said himself. That's why people don't want to dig into these books. This is the gospel of the Holy 12. Where we at? 85. So I don't want you to think that I'm just on here just talking. And plus, this just resonate with my spirit anyway. I ain't need no book to okay it, but it's good to have it. By the shedding of blood of others is no remission of sins. Yahshua was teaching his disciples in the outer court of the temple, and one of them said unto him, Master, it is said by the priest that without shedding of blood there is no remission. Can then the blood offering of the law take away sin? And Yahshua answered, No blood offering, or of beast or bird. Let's say that again. And Yahshua answered, No blood offering of beast, no blood offering of beast or bird or man can take away sin. For how can the conscience be purged from sin by the shedding of innocent blood? Nay, it will increase the condemnation. The priest indeed receives such offering as a reconciliation of the worshippers for the trespassing against the law of Moses. But for sins against the law of the Creator, or the law of God, there can be no remission, save by the repentance and amendment. Is it not written in the prophets, Put your blood sacrifices to your burnt offerings, and away with them, and cease ye from the eating of flesh? For I spake not to your fathers, nor commanded them when I brought them out of Egypt. We just read that in Jeremiah 7:22-23. Concerning these things, but this thing I commanded, saying, Obey my voice and walk in the ways that I have commanded you, and ye shall be my people, and it shall be well with you. But they hearken not, nor incline to their ear. And what doeth the eternal command you but to do justice, love, mercy, and walk humbly with your God, your Creator? Is it not written that in the beginning the Creator, God, ordained the fruits of the trees and the seeds and the herbs to be food or meat for all flesh? But they have made the house of prayer and den of thieves, and for the pure oblation and with incense. They have polluted my altars with blood and eaten of the flesh of the slain. See what I'm saying? Receipts all day. Like, yo, like this Yahshua talking. Now, why you think them books was hidden? They ain't want to add that. You know? They want about that flesh foods, man. And this ain't no guesswork. Like when I get to talking, it just be coming. You know? But I know people be saying that's why I had to go into the Bible too to show you stuff, you know. And I always say, yeah, sure. Well, he was reading from it, he was going back to the Torah. Just like right there, he went back to Jeremiah 7:22-23. Let's see what else we can find. Let's see what else we can find. We just flowing. It's been a minute since I did this, but we just flowing. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. Let's see where we can go. Let's see where we at. So I get back to it. It's just, you know what I'm saying, it's right there. But you know, shoot, I'm long as I know long as I know what I know, I type it up. Because we here now. We here now. We here now. We gonna do it. Work with me now. Let's see where we at. There we go. Here we go. Hey, it's ticking, baby. You know, sometimes it's like, you know, like you know, when you're doing stuff all the time, repetition with it, you know, if you doing it every day, you know, it's just like that. But you know, when you kind of like slack back with it a little bit, you kind of be chilling, you know, you gotta get back into the groove with it. That's all it is. Here you go. I gotta come out Bible for Bible people. Isaiah 66, verse 3. He who slaughters an ox is like one who kills a man. He who sacrifices a lamb like one who breaks a dog neck. He who presents a grain offering like one who offers pig's blood. He who makes a memorial offerings of frankincense like one who blesses an idol. Those who have chosen their own ways and their soul delights in their abomination. It's all through the Bible, man. You got the prophets talking about that. But people, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got conflicting scripture. Because you got truth and lies in the Bible. But that's why books be lost and be burnt. And this is why when I bring them books out that I bought out, oh man, them Jones ain't canonical. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, them suede old books. Okay. Yeah, if that's how you feel, that's on you. That's on you if that's how you feel. But this is why the Bible is so contradicting now. Because they got some of this stuff in there, and you be like, damn, well, right there, say that probably ain't even with it. Then you look at Jeremiah, you be like, damn, well, Isaiah just said that. Isaiah just said, he who slaughters an ox is like one who kills a man, and he who sacrifices a lamb is like one who breaks a dog. And they like, well, damn, but when I read, on Leviticus and stuff like that, I read that Deuteronomy and stuff like that, like it talks of, but then it said, sacrifices and everything good. That's conflicting scripture. That's contradicting. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we're going to go. I ain't finished, man. I ain't finished. I ain't finished. We're going to go here. It's something else. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, boy, my mind is running now. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to mess with the computer. I got the computer up, too. We might well go in. Shoot, we might as well go in. Might as well. Let me see. Let me see what I'm talking about. Let's see. Where I'm at. Where I'm at. Let me see if I pull this up. Hold on. What that at? What that at? That might be off on this one, man. Let me see. We just vabbing though. You know what I'm saying? We just vabbing, and it's good to vab and just to, just show like, you know, scriptures and stuff like that. So it's up to you to, do your thing. My truth is my truth, man. I'm just here to just share my truth, And that's all. That's all. But you know what? We're gonna flow with this though. I ain't gonna let this go. I might got this in my notes. Let me see if I save this stuff because I used to be saving so much stuff. That's what I need to start back doing. Matter of fact, nah, I ain't even gonna go there right now. I got you though. Let me see if I got some stuff because I used to be having so much stuff saved, man. Just rock with me, man. Just rock with your boy, man. Just rock with your boy, man. We just chilling. You just hanging out with Nazarene. You just hanging out with Nazarene, man. But this is why I'm gonna start putting stuff back in here because where I was gonna go to was hold on. What I was gonna go to was a old verse in a Bible that was before um the 66, the King James version and all that. I was gonna go into that one, but let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Let me see. I'm fine. Y'all rock with me. I'm a fan. I guess to go to it. I guess to go to it. I guess to fan it, family. I guess to fan it, man. Let me see. But while I'm searching for that though, how about I go to this? How about I go to this? How about I go to this? Instead of doing that, I'll get back to that another time. Let's see, because I always talk about the line pen of the scribes, right? And hopefully what I was looking for come to me so I can just go right to it. I always talk about that, right? Which I think people look over, you know? I think people look over that. In Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 8, and I'm just gonna read them down. Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 8. And this is the King James Version. How do ye say we are wise, and the law of the Lord is with us? Lo, certainly in vain made he it. The pen of the scribes is in vain. Now let's read another version. How do ye say we are wise, and the law of Jehovah is with us? But behold, the false pens of the scribes has wrote falsely. How can you say we are wise and the law of the Lord is with us and we are learned in its language and teachings? Behold, the truth is that the lying pen of the scribes has made the law into a lie, a mere code of ceremonial observance. Come on now. How do ye say we are wise and the law of the Lord is with us? Lo, certainly in vain made he it. The pen of the scribes is in vain. It's all through. It's all look. It's plenty of stuff in there to let you know. You just can't have a religious mindset. You know what I'm saying? You just can't have a religious mindset. You know, and that's it. You just can't have a religious mindset, man. Once you get rid of that religious mindset, it's gonna be a lot of things that'll open up for you. A lot of things, a lot of things. And I'm still looking for what I want to find. Still looking for that. But we just hanging out though. That's all we doing. We just hanging out, fam. That's it. That's it. We just hanging out. But this, I might what I might do is what I think I do is like maybe I'll make up a presentation on what I'm talking about, and I make sure that I got everything right there, because I'm freestyling right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm freestyling right now, but I got the books, man. You know, I'm freestyling. You know what I'm saying? And here's another thing. In some of the matter of fact, we're gonna do it like this because they talk about. Let me see. I know I say this now. I know I ain't tripping about this one. I need to get up off that and get up on. Don't mess up. Um, One thing I know that they talk about fish. They be talking about, yeah, well, Yahshua ate fish in there, man. That's why. You know, just the way they put that in there. Do you know that the fish symbol, the name of it was Ishtash, something like that. Back then that was a symbol for the word Jesus Christ. So when you see fish, it was like a mystical symbol. So that's why you get a lot of fish stories in there, which is crazy too. When I researched that and found that out, I was like, yo, that is wild, man. Like, how they just playing with people and just got people bamboozled and stuff like that. I'm on the wrong one, it is what it is, but that's just how they get down. That's how they get down. I ain't gonna do that, but that's how they get down, man. You know, um, sad though. But just it's a lot of stuff in there. You know, um, Matter of fact, man, shit, we've been rocking for an hour. Excuse my language, sorry, y'all. I'm working on that. See, we all working on something, man. I got to work on that the mouthpiece a little bit. I don't cuss too much, but I do sometimes. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do, family. Sometimes I do, family. Could I share my page on here? Let me see. Hey, now that was crazy. It took me all that time. See, I'm new to this, man. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end this, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and chop this up and edit this. But I ain't even gonna edit. I'm just gonna show you like, yo, I was really freestyling. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fighting with this. I'm new to this and trying to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. I hope y'all enjoy, man. Pardon me for that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you just get me how it is, man. This me, man. Nazarene scene. Peace, 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 and shalom, family.